Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 1st to the 10th, 2018 reading for you. Now, I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we're going to see what these 10 days have in store for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Okay? I'm just giving them one more good shuffle, connecting with Spirit, and making sure that you hear the message that you need to hear. Oh, goodness. Okay. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Okay. Oh, I love it. These three cards right here. Okay, you have three major arcana cards. Two of them are in your clarifying cards, so those are going to be even more intense. All right, so just know that these 10 days, even though they're going to bring with them some really great blessings, they're going to be a bit intense. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant? Because you're finding your footing. You're finding your balance. You really are. And you have to remember to be just and fair with yourself, because things are going to be changing and they can have a tendency to change a lot, all right, in a very short period of time. Or to have kind of like a yo-yo effect, a pendulum, things are swinging back and forth, a Ferris wheel, you know, you're up and then you're down. So that's something that you have to pay attention to for these 10 days. Just know that there's going to be a lot of emotion, and sometimes it might get the best of you, okay? Okay, good, that's better. All right, your first card is the Six of Cups. This is saying that there is a sense of you letting go of the past, but also embracing what it is that you want. Also, I feel very strongly of nostalgia with this card. Usually I don't see it that way, but this is saying that there's a sense of looking at things and looking at the way things once were, and looking at the things the way they are now, and trying to find that balance between them. You know, trying to find that understanding. This is also embracing your wisdom, embracing what it is that you wanted from life when you were really little, before people could talk you out of your dreams, before people could talk you out of your expectations, before other people's limitations were put on you. You are starting to see your joy and your understanding come to life, and you're starting to have the awakening of self that is saying, you know what, no, I want to be happy, I want to be prosperous, and I want to live in a way that is beautiful for me, because that's what you're doing. You're sharing your wisdom. As you see here, he's sharing apples. You're sharing your wisdom, and the angels are with you, even when you think they're not. So you're being watched over, and there's a sense of coming back into your own, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Really, I feel like it's like a warm sweater being wrapped around you, right? You're finding your footing. You're finding what you want from life. Even if people don't understand, you're getting a gift. And this is a gift especially for you, because you are a water sign. You're represented by the cups in the minor arcana deck, and you have here a gift of the Ace of Cups. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of love, handing you a gift of peace, because if you see here, the clouds make a little dove above. It's something that you sit there and you think, okay, it's not the same as it was before, but it's pretty darn good. And it's not going to be tinged by, I really do think that here, it's life being tinged by nostalgia of looking back and thinking everything was perfect, and it wasn't. And you're looking back now and you're saying, okay, you know what, I'm taking out the perfect moments, and I'm letting those be part of my heart. I'm not letting the limitations, I'm not letting the doubts and fears. I'm moving forward in my love, in my truth, and my cup is overflowing with a sense of bounty and beauty and serenity of spirit. This is God's source spirit blessing you. This is a gift card. For me, aces are gift cards. Make sure you take it, because it's clearing the muck and mire from your life, and it's a sense of serenity and purpose. You're starting to know what it is that you want, where it is that you're going. There's a sense here that you have to be just and fair with yourself, okay? So I have my minor arcana justice card and the major arcana justice card. Also, the number 6, for some reason, is going to be very important to you. Be just and fair. Don't give and don't take too much. Find that balance, and you will see that things start to be more beautiful within your life. This is saying that in some senses, in some circumstances, you give and give and give, Pisces Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And in other circumstances, you might want to take more. Okay, you might feel like, okay, no, I deserve to take more because I've given so much in this part. No, keep those scales balanced, keep yourself balanced, because you have prosperity and success coming your way. So keep yourself centered, keep yourself balanced, and keep yourself moving forward. All right? You want to keep these scales balanced, because that's going to bring you the peace and the joy that you really desire, Pisces Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because there's a sense of your prosperity. Here, you have endless prosperity, but because okay, if you see here, his feet are off balance, and these scales are off balance. So there's a sense that your prosperity right now is a bit off balance. So just keep yourself centered, keep yourself focused on what it is that you want, and know that things are moving forward in the bounty and in the everlasting prosperity that you desire. There's just going to be a time in these 10 days, or there's going to be a bit of time where your prosperity doesn't feel like as if you're as abundant as you should be, right? And this is because there's a little bit of trickery going on. There's a little bit of somebody, either with that foxtail right behind him, either being sneaky or things not being like you thought they would be. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Do not let your emotions get the best of you, okay? Because as a water sign, there can be a tendency to be pulled out by emotions, right? By the undertow, by the current in the ocean. Keep yourself centered, keep yourself focused, because you actually are, even though at times you might sit there and think, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? You have the Nine of Cups here. You're obtaining your wish. You're going to be successful. You're going to be prosperous. You're going to have this bounty of emotion come into your life. Okay, because we have a lot of cups here. And that's representing you. That's where you want to be. You are a person of emotions. You are a person who goes off of instinct first. And that's beautiful. Because life is going to start being like honey melting on your tongue. Does it mean every moment of every day is going to be a success? Is going to move you forward in the absolute joys and prosperity of your existence? No. That would be unrealistic. What this is saying is that there is going to be moments where you see what you wish for coming true, where you see yourself moving towards what you desire. Connecting with nature, making sure that you get out into the sunlight is going to be really beneficial for you, Pisces Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because it's going to help calm and center you. But there is a sense of sweetness coming into your life, of joy and happiness that you can celebrate and live day to day coming in, and just being so content with the way things are moving forward, even at times where you aren't content. That's why we have the Wheel of Fortune here, of course. Okay, there's this roller coaster where at times you're sitting there and you're going, oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? And then you're sitting there and you're going, oh, things are lovely. You're reminiscing about the past and you're letting this love into your life and you're thinking, I am so blessed. And then there are times where you're looking at things and thinking, things are not fair, things are off balance, I need to work harder, I need things to be better. And you know what? This isn't something you can change. This kind of roller coaster that you're on, you have to ride it out. And I know that sounds terrible, and me personally, I hate that. You just have to ride it out. No, there should be something that you can do in order to change it. Keep yourself fair, keep yourself centered, keep being fair to yourself, because that's what the Justice card is saying. Keep being fair. Keep yourself centered, cut away negativity, cut away doubts and fears. When you start to feel your emotions just completely being overwhelming, see how everything is raging right here? When you feel that overwhelming sense of emotions, when you feel that everything is getting too much, step back. Don't run away. That's not what this is saying at all. But keep being fair to yourself. Keep being balanced and centered in your own existence and what it is that you want. Cut through the doubts, the fears, the negativity that might be trying to weigh you down, and keep moving forward in your truth, in your bounty, and in your justice. Pisces Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because you are getting there. You are getting to where you want to be. This is just a roller coaster. It is. It's just things being high and beautiful and lovely, remembering the past, remembering the present, sitting there saying, yes, I am moving forward. I'm embracing this gift. I'm moving forward in my love and in my bounty, and life being sweet and beautiful, and then moments of feeling just completely off balanced. So be true to yourself. Be just to yourself. Don't Don't be so hard on yourself, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because you have a tendency to beat yourself up over things and think, oh, I should have known this, I should have done better. No, you're doing the best that you can, and you're moving forward in your purpose. It's just the Wheel of Fortune playing its little games, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is highs and lows, ups and downs, and usually I sit there and say, you know, life is doing a 180. Yeah, life is doing a 180, but it could be doing a 180 multiple times a day, where you could be sitting there and having just wonderful moments and the terrible moments, and you're sitting there and you're looking at things and thinking, what the heck is going on? Okay? Think of it as, I don't know if you know Texas weather, but think of it as Texas weather. You know, 1 minute it's beautiful, the next minute it's storming, and you're sitting there and you're like, what the heck's going on? That's what it's like right now. So know your truth, know your understanding, keep yourself centered, but know that you are moving forward. Know that it's all going to balance out, because you have this balance coming in. You have a new way of looking at things with the Hangman. And you're sitting there and you're saying, okay, you know what? I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I understand. You can see two worlds, because here he is stuck between the fairy world and the earthly realm. And he's moving forward in his identity of self, but also in his perception. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is a man hanging upside down. He's physically seeing the world differently. Because of the changes that are going on in your life, because of the highs and the lows, and the fact that sometimes you sit there and you think, oh my gosh, just slow down, you're starting to see things differently. It's giving you a sense of empathy and compassion that is beautiful, and it's actually going to serve you really well, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, because you're such a caring, compassionate person, such a loving energy, all right, that you're going to be able to relate to people more and more. Okay. Give me a moment. Yeah. Things are changing. All right? You have endless prosperity, so don't ever doubt that. Even though things are going to be tough, okay, because you have to watch where your money is going, you have endless prosperity. Keep yourself grounded and don't let people get the better of you. Keep your emotions centered, even though at times you want to feel like you feel like you want to scream. All right? Keep yourself centered, keep yourself moving forward, because you're actually getting a gift from the universe, from the divine, of everlasting love, of prosperity of self, and of beauty of intention. Keep moving forward with this at your center, with this love, this peace, and this harmony. Don't let doubts and fears get the best of you from the past, from the limitations that other people have put on you. Like, oh no, you couldn't possibly do this. Oh no, you couldn't possibly do that. Be more sensible. Be more, centered. Be true to yourself, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And don't let the past, okay, when you look at the past, don't sit there and think, oh my gosh, it was so perfect all the time and everything was wonderful. Because that's not seeing the past correctly. There were the highs and the lows then, they're the highs and the lows now. But what you're starting to see is you're starting to remember the authenticity of your spirit, of who you were before people put limitations on you, and you're starting to move forward saying, why can't I be happy? Why can't I have joy in my life? Right? And you're embracing that. Moments, okay, either doing something that brings you happiness, doing something that brings you joy, little moments throughout the day, or really sitting there and reevaluating your existence and saying, how do I move forward in a way where happiness is more a part of my life than it isn't? For each of you, it's going to be different. This is a general reading. But this is looking at things and sharing your wisdom, sharing your joy with others, and being fair to yourself. This isn't overplaying the past. This isn't, putting yourself down. This is following your truth, okay? And being honest with yourself while you do so. Keep those scales balanced. Don't give too much away of your time, of your energy, of your wealth, of yourself. Make sure that you know that you matter, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and make sure that you're being true to yourself, being just and fair, and knowing that you're worth endless prosperity, right? That you have such bounty coming into your life. And at times, it's going to feel as if you don't, but you do. There's going to be times where you feel as if, oh my gosh, everything is overwhelming. There might be, a little bit of difficulty with money, or you just feel as if you're not as stable in finances as you want to be. But there's also a sense of great love coming into your life, of great joy and great happiness that's actually going to counterbalance this, right? Cutting through doubts and fears, keeping those scales balanced, being true to yourself, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, is what's going to get you far. Is what actually you're going to be known for in these 10 days. It's going to be, oh my gosh, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant has a great head on their shoulders, is calm, is steady, is stable. Even though at times you're going to sit there and just laugh at people saying that. But that's how they're going to see you. Because you're cutting through nonsense and you're being true to what it is that you want and who it is that you are. And because you are doing that, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you are getting what you wish for. The Minor Arcana wish card. Okay? The Nine of Cups. Joy, happiness, sweetness, life like honey melting on your tongue. There's going to be moments of it. It's not going to be every single day for 10 days. You're only going to know bliss and happiness and overwhelming joy. No. This is saying that you are going to take these moments of joy and they're going to mean so much to you. All right? It's going to be, I feel like you just sigh. It's going to be that calming, centering fact that sits there and says, you know what, I can keep on going. I can get through this. I am getting through this. I am finding my balance. I am finding my love. I am finding my happiness. And I am moving forward in it. This is embracing nature. This is embracing you. This is embracing what you want and who you are. Okay, remember to sit out in the sun, to go for a walk, have a cup of coffee outside, I don't know, or tea, I don't know what the weather was like where you are, but just remember to recharge your battery. Because there's going to be a sense, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, life can be a wild and crazy ride on these 10 days. So you're going to have things go up and down, and you're going to find your balance and your understanding. You're going to start looking at things differently. And because you're looking at things differently, you're going to be able to handle the changes better. And you're going to be able to sit there and see what it is that you want from life. Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and embrace your truth. And embrace your compassion a bit more, which is lovely. And I love it. Your subconscious message is the Lover's card. You're ready to embrace love. Okay, this with the Ace of Cups is just saying you are ready to embrace love, joy, and happiness in your life. And some of you, during this wild and crazy ride, might actually find a partner who absolutely resonates with your soul, or connect even deeper with the partner that you have. Right? But this is also you falling in love with your life, falling in love with yourself, and sitting there knowing the angels are blessing you as you move forward and achieve your goals. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.